Does it? Please don't blow out my eardrums. Oh my god. Okay, good. Okay. Yes. Here we go. Okay. It's October 14th, 5:31 p.m. We're apparently in the law offices. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's right. We have Maya. So last time, Maya, who is the sister of Chief Mia, was incarcerated for what they thought was the murder of her sister. Did not actually happen. Oh my gosh, yes, I totally forgot. You can also do !ACE to figure out what character you are. It's only characters we've encountered so far. That way there's no spoilers, but feel free to do it. So Chief is unfortunately dead. And now Maya and I own the law offices now. So there's that. All right, Maya, that rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Did I forget to mention she's really intense? Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Because you're fabulous. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Oh, also, everyone calls us Nick, but I'm pretty sure our name is Wright. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? Ooh, main character energy in. What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Oh! He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Okay. So true. Young? Like how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Oh my god, Sarah, you too! Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Oh, that's low. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai is over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. I really wish she didn't just call me Gramps. Wish we had some clients. Oh, right. We're a law firm. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law officers. How am I going to pay the rent this month? We're not doing very good, guys. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Do we want there to be a big client? That kind of implies that we're hoping there's crime, right? Oh, we're in Phoenix's bedroom, guys. Oh my god. I wish it was Edgeworth's bedroom. Hello, this is Phoenix. Oh, it's gone yet. I'm so sorry. Nick. Maya, what? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Oh my god. Sorry, Ian. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No! I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. I kill somebody. Who was that kid? Just come to the office. Quick, please, Nick. Oh, she hung up. Okay. Maya's here, watching the television. Because I killed somebody! Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. That's unlucky. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. I mean, if it was stuck in the body, obviously it would be the murder weapon, right? Oh, she's so sad. This girl is like perpetually sad, which I get. She's been through a lot. This has to be a joke. No, 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 it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. That's a little dramatic. I forgot she's a teenager. She just said that. Dang. That was one heck of a ringtone. Yes, Wright and Co. law offices. What? Nick? It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, yes, of course. We'll be right there. Will we? What if you signed us up there? Let's go, Nick. Okay. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Oh. It is! Hi, Quip! How are you? Good to see ya. Yes, we've just started. You've come in right on time. I hope that you're well, friend. I hope classes are going well for you. Okay, so I guess let's go. Oh, that is not what I expected. What's wrong, Maya? It's him in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. This guy looks like a lion. Excuse me. It's every time I read, man. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder at least once. Maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying? It's the Wolverine, obviously. Oh my god, that face. What? Yes. Something wrong? No, no, no. This is getting off to a great start. I know, I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no, oh no. He looks like a monkey king. I.e. Wolverine? No, I'm just kidding. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. With that mug, I get... Edgeworth! Swoons. I will bow, as Edgeworth would. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. Aww. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Guys, I don't think he did it. Not even the good Edgeworth. Sniff. Wow. Oh, is he crying? Nick, don't look at me. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Okay. She changes so fast. Yeah. He didn't do it. Oh my god. Don't look at me like that. Okay. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. I give the case a 6.5 out of 10. Perfect. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. Guys, I don't think he did it. He doesn't even know what day it is. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. That's so rude. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. The case after is a 9 out of 10? Perfect. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. He's like so sad. I see. Neo Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Like, yeah, New Old Tokyo. Now, where are you on the day of the murder? Or no, where were you? Sorry. Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero. Super tedious aspect that kind of ruins it. Bro, if it's any more tedious than what I've experienced thus far, we might be doomed. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios, I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Oh, I feel really bad. Okay. Guess we're gonna visit. Global Studios main gate. Oh, perfect. If they're as annoying as the purple-haired dude last time. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Pokemon in chat? Awesome, aren't you excited? No, Maya. Hey! Oh, you there. She looks stern. That totally won't show up in future installments. You want in? You gotta go through me. Alright, why is she called Old Bag? Sorry, we're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. You're security? And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. 'Cause she's old. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Something horrible happens and all you... Oh, I can't read that... Oh. Hippie clothes! Nick? She talked really fast. Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. We're such a dick. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today! How could we? We can't even keep up. God. Edgeworth! The game Grumps did a thing with this character that became a song. What was that? What? Hold on a second, guys. My cat is going absolutely crazy, and I'm... It sounded like somebody opened the door, and that really freaked me out because I'm by myself. But it's just her being an absolute nuisance. Okay, cool. That scared the crap out of me. I want to be called Old Bag. Listen, when you're being spoken to, youths today... am I even gonna get anywhere with her? Puma opening doors, for real. Her opposable thumbs, right? Alright, I want to examine a little bit. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Okay. Whoa! Hey, no touching. Oh, calm down, you freaking weirdo. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. You did! It is Puma. She's literally running around batshit crazy because she probably took a shit and that makes her, I guess, lighter. So she just has the zoomies afterwards. Not that you guys needed to know my cat's shit pattern. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Can I view anything else? I don't think so. Zigzag shit pattern for real. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No! You were a star? They are. They're just absolute bonkers. It's weirder, too, when you have 3 of them just causing a bunch of chaos. Oh, Proto-Star. Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Whoa, wow. This place was really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Huh. A nebula star? So cool, Quip. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. She's so rude. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Okay. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. He's not even that bad looking, to be honest. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. She's just being a jerk, you know? That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer, because he probably didn't. Horrifying quip, but you're right. That would be really weird. We don't want for certain that guy... You got me all messed up. We won't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. You know nothing. They named you Old Bag. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Ugh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. But he was the villain. Thank you, Centric. Oh! He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. That's great. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. So why? Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left of here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. Huh, I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. Hello! How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. So sussy. Speaking of sussy. Okay. Can we... Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. So cringe. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me? What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. Maybe somebody was dressed up as him. Only 17% loyal, Centric? What the heck, man? What? You just gonna come out like that, Quip? Or is this another one of your puns? I'm so ready. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. But my hands are perfect, yep. Smashed it. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. Nailed it. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio, but let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. We got one! That's a privilege. I'll take the 17, that's fair. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Okay, anything else? I don't think so. Do we have anything in our pack? No. Still got our freaking badge though. Here we go. The punchline comes before the question. Here, bitch. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. She really hates him. Powers request given to the security lady. They're never on time? I don't know. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Lady, you have an unreliable appearance. You look so sketch right now. Look at your freaking face. That's so freaking rude. I don't like her. The time spent making them. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, toward the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, though were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Because the punchline comes before the question. Huh? That was half, right? There were maps in the security guard station. Oh, hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! She's so annoying. Guess it wasn't that good. Okay, let's go to the studio. We're half wrong. Oh, this guy. Freaking dick. Literally. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? God, I can't stand him. Ah, it's the confused detective. He's the worst. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. No, it's Purple Man's fault for I can't even get into this with you, Dipface. Get out of my face. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? I hate this man. He is so look at his dick. That was really delayed. Hey. If he's suppressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. You tell him, Maya. Oh, now we've hurt his feelings. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. We're gonna have to agree to disagree, Quip. He pisses me off. He's like a big old doofus. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. Oh. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth is in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Don't encourage him, Maya. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? You'll learn to love him? Gosh, I hope so, because right now, absolute agony. Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, all right. So how is your investigation going, detective? Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right, so detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. 10:15, 2:30 p.m. Pierced through the chest by a spear. Yeah. Because he wanted hair, right? He thought it would give him hair? Is a bunny joke? Hairs? Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of the death was 2:30 p.m. They look like hairs! Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30, and that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Yeah, she's not a great, reliable source there. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady, what a charmer. Please be sarcastic right now. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. Oh, because she's a security guard. But we're attorneys! He's got the powers, for real. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on the gate, pal? Oh, right here. The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Good luck with the Pokemon. Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for some reason, with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now is our chance to check things out. So, he didn't show us the photo, though. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio, right? All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went there. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Wait, can we look at the security thing then? I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't we on a case? Well, yeah, but hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. Oh. Studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. STI, more like STT. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too. Interesting. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh yeah, that way is kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there, anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. This is evidence. Thank you. The entrance to Studio 1. That was like a collaborative quote, I like it. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Yay! Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Well, that doesn't really help us a lot. Thought that was Gumshoe for a second. I made the board. I don't know what's happening. I have 7 TV emotes installed. They're not showing up today. At least not all of them anyway. Oh, I totally didn't even read what she said. Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They've started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission. Huh, you sure know a lot about this place, detective. The sign said... It does look like it says welcome. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count. Huh? Just, what's that supposed to mean, pal? Okay. The gate. Interesting. Okay. Can I, like... detective, any ideas about this? Look, I don't got time to look at every little trinket you got, okay, pal? Okay, never mind. Oh! Oh, the main gate. Okay, I was really confused. Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts! I guess all cops like her like donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Phoenix, that was ice cold. Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied? Powers is guilty yet? Ugh. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Hmm? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Oh. About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when somebody walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too, but I don't bother myself with those details, so she doesn't even actually know, right? I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. We're gonna have to break into the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I see go through there between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. Security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one, what did it? I don't know who it... If he's not the one, what did it? I don't know who is. What? Was that a sentence, ma'am? Maybe it was you? Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh yes, he was as great as Bearded Samurai. That too, yes. He's shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? There's nothing else I can... Security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. But I can't access them! Okay. Oh. I'm gonna go to this area. Employee area. Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's a Powers dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Yeah, let's. Window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. The door to the dressing room, it's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir? What do you mean, find? We're not stealing his stuff, Maya. You never know, there might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon for crying out loud. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers, it must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. No clues here. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Oh, wait. Look. Samurai soda. Nick, try this. I don't want that. You're going to the... What are you seeing, Quip? Ladies first. Oh. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Oh. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? Oh, cool! That's awesome! I hope you like it. Okay. I think we've examined everything. Oh, I can go in the dressing room. Let's go. Okay. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. Oh, so cool! My husband loves that. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Alright, let's examine. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. This is so dumb. Nick, try this on. No. 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 And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kind of like samurai movies. More like for his steak. Kinda. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. Fair enough. Oh. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Just how all anime hair should be. Oh. This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Oh, look! An employee card key! That must be Power's. Good thing we came here first. It says Studio 1! We can get into the studio! Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow it. Awesome! Let's go! Oh, can we not? I wonder what else is inside Power's bag. Stop that! My partner, the thief in training. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. No, you just had we just had this conversation, girlfriend. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweet. You have a separate stomach for everything, don't you, Maya? How many stomachs does this girl have? The bed in question. It does look like it. Looks like someone was sleeping here. It does. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. Why would he? I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Yeah, like, why would he? I guess. I guess that's it. Okay. We can go to the freaking, studio now. Wait. Hey, detective, take a look at this. What's that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't show him that. He'll confiscate it. Aw, I just wanted to show it off. Okay, but how do I want to be able to go. I can't use it? Entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out. I wonder if this card key he borrowed from the dressing room will work. Good night, Yen. Thank you so much for hanging out, friend. I hope you have the bestest sleepies. Bye-bye. Opened! Okay, cool. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Okay, now we can go. Let's go! Oh boy, okay. Here we go, here we go. Aw, what is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? No? White tape? It's so real. I mean, you literally watched your sister die. Are you okay? Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Oh. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during the filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director. Or maybe the steel samurai. I think she's being serious. The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few blood stains. That's a good point. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Weird. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. Can we snoop in this bag? No. Wow, look at that camera. That must have cost a ton. Pokemon in chat if you're interested. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. No touching that. Oh! Hello! I'm sorry, my partner is kinda, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people? WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP? I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. I knew it. Don't worry, leave it to us. I want to examine just a little bit more. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Why is she touching things? Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain. Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, right. Right. Okay, anything else? Oh. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Oh, sorry. Oh, did you even try? No, you're just checking for it. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more trouble than I thought. Okay, I think that's it. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio's isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. Look, I didn't even notice the guard. Wait, she was there. She was there. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. Oh, there's a security guard. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. And it looks like WP is the one that ate the steak. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of a girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy. Not really. Old Bag was munching on a steak. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? Matthew! I did not need the lick, but thank you. Welcome in! Good to see you, friend. How are you? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Unnecessary. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. Doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Okay, let's go, I guess, interrogate her. I'm also doing okay, thank you. Doing good, doing good. All right, bitch. What? You're still here? God, I hate her. How was your steak yesterday? Really, you look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30, which we know is incorrect because the assistant said in the flashback that she doesn't respect me, Matthew. This lady is so rude and so condescending. Also, we saw in the flashback that literally she was there when they were doing the run-through in the morning, before noon even happened. And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. Likely story. Hey, I'm the attorney here. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from the outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? And we know that's not true because we saw it in the flashback. This bitch. Who's Randall Weems? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? She's a mess. Alright, you better tell me, and tell me quick. You spiky-haired creep. Do you see, Matthew? Do you see what I'm putting up with? This. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. You should not. Oh, bro. I've watched Recess, but in terms of remembering all of the names, 0% chance. It does take me back, though. Her! She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays, running it. Oh, here she goes. There's no way I'm gonna keep up with that. I cannot stand this lady. Freaking go kick rocks, Grandma. Oh, she left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without looking at our shoulders. We're gonna sneak into the security guard's office, aren't we? Miss Spinster's legal love child. The computer that runs the studio security cameras can't talk. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yes. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? A computer? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Was it 7:03 or 3:07? I have not saved, to be perfectly honest with you. Do we remember? $307. Okay, thank God. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. I bet it's somebody. That's exactly what I knew it was going to be. So Sarah's slacking. I knew it. I knew it was going to be somebody in costume. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Exactly. Exactly. Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15, 2 p.m. Photo 2! What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? Nope, that's the only one in the computer. One's been deleted. Or maybe she lied. Hey, Nick, can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah, we'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what... Thanks for the jumps. Oh my God, why are you fighting each other? Oh, look at you, Centric. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Fair enough. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Wow. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today? Oh. I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. Oh, we don't get to do anything else. That sucks. Don't worry, Matthew, the game's got me. It said, I got you, girl. Save? Absolutely. Defending my honor. Oh, we got Edgeworth, man. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh, you're not gonna bow, Edgeworth? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Oh, wow. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. I hate how he says it as if it's fact. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Don't embarrass me, Dick. He always looks so unfortunate. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. Okay. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios. See? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studio. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day, allegedly. We're about to find out, Wasted. Welcome back, my friend. Sarah smells. Gross, Sarah. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15, there was only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. Matthew! The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? I think I got it. I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. We're moving fast. Will the witness declare her name? Oh my gosh. What is this? First of all, Edgeworth is mine, so don't even get me started. Second of all, who did this to you? Boy. Matthew. First of all, unnecessary. Second of all, Sarah's cringe is hilarious. So sorry, Sarah. And Sarah, if you're up and around, enjoy your tier 1 emotes and your ad-free viewing. Matthew. No need to gift subs around here. What the hell? I know, Doc, for real. My, aren't you a handsome fellow? She's so creepy. I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Ugh, I don't like it. Edgeworth doesn't like it either. This might be the one thing we agree on. Matthew, little troll. Your name, please. Oh, dearie. No need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. I love it. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their name. So much cringe. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Her name is Oldbag. Wendy Oldbag. Her name is Wendy Oldbag. What an old bag. Minnie, welcome in. That is literally the most perfect name. Oh my god. The heck is an old bag. Oh man, that's fantastic. How are you, Minio? It's so good to see you, friends. So just call me Grandma. It's practical. Oh god, here she goes again. Well, never. It's fine. I don't know what, you know, this is a mess. Objection! Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. I'm doing wonderful, thank you. King, that's so cute. Objection sustained. Even the judge is like, oh my god. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. There's no good part. Perhaps we get to the testimony. Now the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, say, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. A windy old bag, Phoenix. Alright, here we go. Minnie'll knock it off. King, enjoy your tier 1 emotes and ad-free viewing, you beautiful. You beautiful friend. Minial. So unnecessary, but thank you so much. King Enjoy. Well deserved at the very least. Oops, hand slipped. That's what he said. Okay. Are we ready? Get your thinking caps on, guys. Here we go. We gotta poke holes in this bullshit, because we know it's gonna be that. Alright, on the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. I would never troll you like this. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. King, why did you give 2? Thank you! Oh, it went to Joanna and Pion. That's amazing. Thank you so much. If you're in chat, enjoy your tier 1 emotes and your ad previewing. Double it and pass it on. You did! You gifted by it! Oh my god. Unnecessary, but those 2 are well deserved, so I'll allow it. Thank you so much, my friend. So unnecessary, guys. Thank you. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. But we know that that's false because we saw it in the assistant's flashback, right? I guess we can't. I don't know if we can use that. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. You saw the defendant then? Thanks for the lurk, Celine. Very well. Begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, so I want to say press. What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. Answer the question! Oh my gosh, 99%? Look at you. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know? We knew this. Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. She is too much. I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Now the murder happened at 2:30. Can I present this?
Objection!
Let me get this straight, old bag. Or Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. Whippersnappers. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai Defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag! Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Oh, I hate her. Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't! Even Edgeworth is literally edging himself. Well, I mean, I wonder... True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that does not mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. Clearly. No one in this court is accusing you of that, witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will's Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed of all you do. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective, who did not show it to us. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. Okay, moving right along. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. Old windbag, I know, right? He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had sprained his ankle? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Okay, so literally nobody mentioned that at all. That morning, I saw Powers trip and fall. Trip and fall? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai, what a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. God, I hope not, for Powers' sake. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? There was the assistant then. Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. He broke a prop? Oh. Sure he did. His own samurai spear. The murder frickin' weapon? Luckily I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. I think we've heard enough, haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me, which is, where is the Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. It is! The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes? And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Hold it right there! We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I know. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. I hate this. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? I know, right? No need to ask twice. Ugh. That's what I'm saying, because there was clearly one at 1 o'clock when somebody walked by. I wonder if it was her that walked by, and maybe that's why she deleted it. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. I think we... Okay. Yes. Press. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking. Right. No one else went there. Which, again, what about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1 p.m.? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. How? Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy? Ugh, he doesn't like it either. Old Windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. Old Windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all, or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Okay. That's impossible.
Objection!
Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sir, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. God, I hate her. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Bitch! Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? We did it! Order! Pokemon in chat. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself. You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. Whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. She's so full of shit. Edgy boy, help! Ugh. Huh? But believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? That's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate, so someone other than the Steel Samurai. Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. This judge is so done. We're on trial number 3, and he's like, God, I don't even know why I bother anymore. Your testimony, please. Round 3, here we go. The other person. Nice catch, Centric. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them out. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. She got dementia, yes. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day. Of course she does. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security and okay, check them out. I throw out. Why? Why? How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part. For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch a suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. I just remembered throwing out a photo. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? Ah! A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging around. One was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain. You don't think that's suspicious? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. You think all of us are those things. Kids? So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? No way. She calls us whippersnappers. Order, order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. Okay, I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Right, old bag? Okay. Mr. Powers? Yes! Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. Someone took it straight from the dressing room. You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. That was hard to say. Bet the spear was blown into Hammer. That windy old bag blew it right into Hammer, I'll tell you that. So where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. Oh, don't cry. We'll figure it out, man. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we going to do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Who do we blame? Is it going to give us a choice? I don't know. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Willpowers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. Okay. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Willpowers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who was this person, other than Mr. Powers, that could have committed murder? Honestly, the security lady? I think she was trying to ruin his career. And she got there at 1. Yeah, burn the hag, cause for real, She got there at 1 and the security camera caught, like, she probably went to go get the costume and then walked by, right? Like, because she probably, yeah, I think that's what happened. Or maybe the boy isn't so much of a boy. I don't know. I don't even know that this boy exists. I'm gonna say the security lady. It was the security lady. GG plastic bag! Oh! The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, old bag. Whippersnapper. Order. Is this true, old bag? Old bag? That's Miss Old Bag to you. Miss Old Bag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. I just spilled water all the way down my shirt. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes #2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Does he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh my gosh. Free wet t-shirt content? Sorry, guys. Thankfully, it's like the bottom half. So do you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit here. Do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way? Press. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed, that did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Actually, I mean, the bottom line is she didn't like Powers. She liked Hammer, but she wanted to ruin Powers' career. Or maybe Hammer's not dead. I don't know. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. That sounds creepier than I think you meant it. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Or is it... Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders' day, whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Indeed? Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof of that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? Yeah, he didn't have a card key.
Take that!
The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy... What was her name? Something old bag, Your Honor. And the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Yo, we did it, guys! We did it! Wait a second! Oh. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! Oh, guess not. I'm talking. Ugh. Uh-oh. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Old Bag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Of course she has. Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? Huh, you mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. Number 4. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. The studios? There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Old Bag! This is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. That's a lie. Keeps bringing more people. I know, right? No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. So, that's not possible, right? Wanted me... Why?
Hold it!
So you were told not to talk? That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Were they spawning? I know, right? Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. Oh, I was thinking they were... Oh. Nothing to do with it. Pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day, but if you're going to accuse me, okay, that's not helpful. But... The assistant didn't say that. She said she was the only assistant that day. Who were they? Well, the director and the producer for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. Then how... Would he not have seen the boy? I don't know. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map. Here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to cross it? Yes! I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Continue. We haven't been there. The thing is... It was blocked. Guess pressing her was the right thing to do. For an old windbag, she sure likes to keep secrets. Let's get as much information as we can. There were some people, they said they had nothing to do with it. Miss Old Bag, this is a trial for murder. Oh. I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And... Exactly. But how do I prove that? And they gave me a little bonus on the side, so you got your bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions. Okay. I don't have any proof, though. Like, there's nothing on the map that indicates it, right? Your Honor. We have learned that there were others at the Global Studios. No worries, Abby. I hope you're doing okay, babes. On the day in question, the director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. Not heard. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Old Bag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. Do it, Edgeworth. I understand, Your Honor. This ends today's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Well? Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Aw, really, it's nothing. Oh, or should I... We'll be going down to the studios to do more investigating. We'll have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now is my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So Nick, have we figured out just who it was in the steel samurai costume? Exactly. Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. I do not. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Mel, how are you, beautiful? Welcome in. How have you been today? Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. It might do it for me. There we go. Every time, Matthew. Every time. Okay, let me see. I think I've got about 30 minutes left before my food may arrive. Yeah, I got about 30 minutes, so I think we'll go as far as we can into this, and then we'll probably have to end for tonight, because I am so hungry. Alright. Alright, I just saved that. Perfect. Pretty good, tired. Did you enjoy your vacation, friend? Everybody got to go on vacation here recently. Phew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say you think WP's got a chance? Guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and producer. Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's go get to the studios. I know, we're in our vacation era. Yeah, let's go. No one's here. Right, now that they have Miss Old Bag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. Oh my god. She said, excuse me. Oh, what? I wasn't going to eat them. Can I? The computer that runs studio cameras, it looks like it's been turned off for the day. Okay. I don't think we need anything here then. Because that assistant girl. Hey! Hey! Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh, actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh? Well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. Is it just super delayed? That's crazy. Did it not do it for you? Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Old Bag. Right, see you later then. Wait, good luck with your investigation. Oh, I wanted to talk to her. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today. He came in through that drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey Nick, if that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him though, don't you? What do you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Oh, she's serious. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's do it. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Hiya! There. That should make the kids happy. The things we do. The thing is, right, though, if we do that and she's watching the guard station and he walks by again, we'll get to get a picture of him, probably. The drain grate is off, and I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Does it make you feel great to be a good deed like that? Yeah, sure. It must be nice. The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. Okay. Oh, wow. That was super delayed. Or did I just not see it? Murder weapon? I know, right? There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Oh, fair. Remains of... Okay, we already kind of saw that. That must be the storage room. Let's keep the equipment. Yeah, you already asked me about that. Fine. I guess that's it. Slide. Oh. Should I? I don't know. I guess not. Do I need to go in the dressing room? What if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. She's got a good point. Is there one missing? There's some regular suits, so this must be the power. Okay. I mean... Anything else in his bag? Supermarket tabloids. Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Maya. Okay, I don't know. Let's go back to Murder. Yes, the murderer weapon. Oh, hello. Oh, can we ask? You look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest would do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. So, do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. It's a murderer game. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director. More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. I know. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Kinda. Examine. Can I can't, can I? Security station. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. Fair enough. Okay. Let's see if we can go... Is he still here? Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. Perfect. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Okay. This place is deserted. Oh! Nick! What was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. I am going to examine, though. Trailer door is locked. The key is probably guard station. Doubt they'll let us borrow it. Fine. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. Fair enough. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking such good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Yeah, and that one's bent. Oh. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. I don't know. It just feels odd. Why would they be eating over here if everybody else was in the employee room? Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. They burnt the costume. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd be fun to run. Let's go for a drive. If I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Unhelpful. They burnt the costume for sure. Definitely burnt the costume. Had to have, right? I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. There's nothing new here either. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the gate, I guess. I can see the computer that runs. Sorry, I really want the key to that trailer. Sure, yeah. I mean, as long as you don't actually know. I personally think they burnt the costume. That's the only thing I can think of. Prediction poll? Sure, why not? Say, you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Yeah. Could you take a look at this? That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? The fence was the weapon, and they staged the murder with the spear! Maybe so. What is this anyway? Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Oh, I have no clue, man. Never mind. Murder, not murderer. Man, I honestly don't even know what kind of predictions it would be. I didn't even read what she said that we weren't allowed to do. Security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want that key. Maybe next time. Both. Wait, can I use the murder weapon? Maybe we could talk to him. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell you the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Do our fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. That was nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. That's so rude. When he loses, he's going to lose big. That's so rude. I see. Whose side is she on, for real? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Regarding the murder weapon, she has none. Yes? Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively. And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through? Oh yes, I goofed on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though. With duct tape. We heard. So she had the murder weapon. Regarding this photograph. Yes? After her sibling died? I know, right? This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest. But who else could have worn it? Your costume was in your dressing room? Yes. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep, but who? It's not switched on today. Why don't they put the head back on? Maybe we should ask the assistant. I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything. You'd probably need a crane to move that thing. Probably so. I don't know, man. Why aren't they on today? Oops, I didn't mean to do that twice. What to do? What do you think we should do? What do I... Huh? Why don't we have... Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer. Oh, right. Then there's no point hanging out here. That's what I've been saying. Any ideas? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. It's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Christina, welcome in. How are you, my love? Welcome, welcome. I hope you had a great day. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information. Bro, I don't know. I don't know what else we can do. Excuse me, thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way I could help you. Sorry. Oh, they gave a lawyer one of those key cards? Well, I'm sort of borrowing it. I see. You better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those card keys here. Guess they're pretty good about keeping these out of the outsider's hands. Thanks, I'll be careful. Not really sure what that is, sorry. Right. I really don't know what to do. Like, I feel like I've... She's not gonna give me the key. The security guard station, I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. This good lady would knock the stuff out of me. She really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. Good luck! I kind of looked at this stuff. Congratulations, guys! Enjoy your moon rocks. Yay! Nice! I feel like I've checked everything I can. Feels odd. It feels odd that there's still people. Oh! Big 2. Probably because this is Studio 2? Probably, though it doesn't look anything like a studio. I'm stumped. I've examined everything. She won't let me take the key. And it won't let me ask why there's like people eating out there. Oy, oy, oy. We've literally talked to him about everything. That's okay. Y'all, I have no idea. I feel like I've just exhausted all the options. I've shown them everything. I've looked at everything. I've tried to get the key. I've examined every room. There's police, swimming. Yeah, can you believe it? I don't know. She won't leave. I don't know if there's like a way I can like disturb like I've presented her this, and this. She spoke about the spear. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's pretty heavy. What? The only person pattern I can think of. Yeah, I wonder if there's like something that I can disturb. Must be neat to have a star like that. You know, like... I've looked at these things. I've disturbed this. She didn't come back. We've talked about the vending machine. The stupid samurai soda. We've been back in his dressing room. Oh, good lord! It's the dude! I knew it. When she said whippersnapper, I was like, no freaking way, is it a child? Wait, you first, who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, 14 M3, okay. How can you not know the great salmonella? Ew. I make the lead still, okay, read the film, I don't know. Really? You're the salmonella? Gross. I'm so sorry, you looked so sorry. No, quite alright, really, it's fine. What is it? You know, on closer inspection? Ha, oh, he's the fanboy for sure. Do you do a lot of cosplay? Because that costume, oh my gosh. You're drooling. I'm not reading that. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to The Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of the Little Old Tokyo. Actually, that's kind of cute. I like it. Pink Princess. Why is it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Give Steven Universe, I know, right? Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning, then a meeting from lunchtime in Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. False. A T-bone steak, was it? Yes. Ugh, I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does suck sores mean? No idea. We know that's false, because he legitimately, like, there was 2 plates and they're both gone and finished. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30. He's telling the truth. That meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer, who was at the meeting with you? Oh, you mean De Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 the whole time. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors, although a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got there right around noon. Major tension sweats. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. So what are you doing here? Is there anything out of place? I don't think so. I try not to pay. Oh, okay. Why are you staring at me like that? This is WP, right? How do you know? Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Oh, right. The director would know about the injury. He was there. Or he's covering up. No! Damn it. You again. No, you again. Eek! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. I mean, we might have. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Anyway. Know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. I didn't think that you did. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. This lady is too much. Not the director. The one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it. If I see him again, I'm taking... Oh, wait. Oh, she said that about both of them. Security guard station, I can see the computer. Hey, no touching. Guess I better investigate there later. Okay. Honestly, I might leave it here. Let me save really quick. My food's almost here, so I'm gonna go ahead. We'll save it there for now. Yes. Okay, cool. We'll save it there. Impactful! Oh my gosh! Welcome in, friend! I don't think I've seen you in forever, my dear. How are you? I don't know if you've been lurking about, but hopefully you didn't come in just for me to end, because that would suck. And for that, if so, I am so sorry.